You're live. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Most of you guys know who've been watching this channel. I think we'll start calling it something like the plant-based regeneration station, because this is where I like to talk about living a plant-based lifestyle, regeneration of your body, mind, soul. So like cellular regeneration and detoxification. We talk about things like foods, living foods. We talk about things like the spiritual side of things. So I cover a lot of different topics on my channel here. Today I thought it'd be appropriate, since I just finished a 7-day water fast, I thought it'd be appropriate to make a video on some of the things that you should do before you actually begin a water fast, especially if you're doing it for an extended period of time, like anything more than about 3 to 4 days. There's a way that you want to prepare your body so that you have the best possible experience. And also when you end the fast, there's another kind of protocol that you want to also implement, and maybe we'll make that for tomorrow's video. But today I want to keep this short and condensed and go over how do you start a fast. What are some things that you should consider doing prior to getting started on a water fast. My 7-day fast journey was really remarkable and also challenging in so many ways. Leading up to the 7-day water fast, some of the key things that you really want to focus in on is getting your body hydrated. You want to focus in on easing back on the heavier, bulkier food items. So for example, when you start your water fast, you want to, let's say about 4 or 5 days out, you want to start to incorporate more salads. You want to incorporate more fruits into your day-to-day routine. So what this could look like is instead of actually having your heavier meals, something like let's just say you're having a large breakfast and a large lunch and a large dinner. Well, what you can start to do is incorporate more fruit into your morning routine. So things like mono fruit meals, something like a watermelon or grapes. Just choose one fruit and have that first thing in the morning as your breakfast. You could choose berries, blackberries, raspberries, something like that. Now, what you want to do after that is you want to go into your next meal, which would be something like a salad versus something heavier like rice or pasta or whatever it is that you may have. A good suggestion or recommendation would be to start with your high water content foods. So things like cucumbers, celery, tomatoes, romaine lettuce, and start incorporating more high water content fruits and vegetables throughout your day about 4 or 5 days prior to your water fast. And this will help you tremendously in making sure that your body's hydrated, not just outside of your cells, but on a intracellular level, like inside the cell wall. And the way that we get hydrated interstitially or inside the cell wall is by eating high water content fruits and vegetables in their natural state. So this helps to because all the vitamins and the minerals are intact in that fruit and in those vegetables. So when you eat those foods, they're going to help to nourish you and hydrate you on a cellular level. So that's a really important key that and recommendation to add in before you actually start your fast. And high water fruits and vegetables are, most people don't get in enough watermelons, grapes. You might have a few grapes, but the truth is that if you're, let me back up here. When you wake up in the morning, most people in the morning when they wake up are slightly dehydrated because your body's been fasting through the night. Most people don't drink enough water throughout the day. So when your body goes into repair mode at night during your rest period, it uses a lot of your energy, creates a lot, you're going to create metabolic waste. Your cells are going to, you're going to need to flush out. So when you wake up in the morning, most people are slightly dehydrated. And a lot of people reach for coffee or teas, and these also further dehydrate you. And so if you're one of those people, you would benefit greatly from having some fruit in the morning, along with something like some good quality like reverse osmosis water with a squeeze of fresh lemon in there, and really alkalize the body and your internal terrain. And then you can go in and have a fresh fruit meal in the morning, something like a high water content fruit like watermelon. It's incredible. The watermelon is it's like a solvent. You know, there's astringents actually in watermelons and grapes that literally help to detoxify and clean out your body as you're eating the food. So you're actually eating something that's nourishing your body, and at the same time it's cleaning and strengthening your living organism. It's a beautiful gift that nature gives to us. And the moment that we heat up that food, whatever it is, we lose the water content in it. The hotter the food goes, the higher the temperature, we start to lose more and more of the water content, which means that the vitamins, the minerals, and the enzymes, and all of the other essentials that are in there, the way nature designed it, start to go away, and it starts to become dehydrated. When it's dehydrated, we're losing the life force energy in that food. And so this video today is just to share with you. Hello, hey guys, thanks for joining. So today is like I'm here in the park, and I'm on, let's see, today's Wednesday, so it's a few days after my 7-day water fast. I'm feeling really good, feeling a little bit more full now, and kind of my body's getting back to its normal routine. And the fasting experience was incredible. And I wanted to make this video today just to share with you guys a little bit about how you might want to enter into your fast. So that's the purpose of it. And just staying hydrated. So like these high water content fruits and vegetables, the watermelons, the grapes, the berries, you know, having these as your first meal after whenever you're breaking your fast, so to speak, is one of the best things you can do, because you're on an empty stomach. There's no roadblocks or in your stomach, meaning that there's no heavier food items there to slow the fruit down from digesting. Because here's one tip that I'll share with you guys. The fruit sugar is not complex. It's in its simplest form, meaning that it can't be broken down anymore. And fruit sugar, because it's already in its simplest form, it's so easy and quick to digest. It wants to go through the system, through the body extremely quickly. Anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes and the fruit's gone through. Then you have a slight elevation in blood sugar, which will come down slowly over a 2-hour period. And because the fruit sugar is in its simple form and it digests so quickly and with ease, if there are any roadblocks in your stomach, there's anything backing up that fruit from digesting, say it's oatmeal or it's grains or the meal from the night before hasn't digested properly, and then you put fruit on top of it, well, now you've created a little bit of a roadblock in there. The fruit sugar is trying to get through, and it's backed up because there's food underneath of it. And guess what happens? Well, that's when you get putrefaction or fermentation. And when you get putrefaction and fermentation happening inside your living organism, well, that is a calling card for parasites, candida, fungus, yeast, those things to actually start to to really open up. And we don't want that. And so a lot of that can be avoided by just simple food combining principles, which means just if you're going to have your fruit, make sure there's no food in your body. Make sure that if you have watermelon, make sure you have watermelon alone. You don't want to eat watermelon with any other fruit. It just does not combine well, because it is because it's already the watermelon is just so easy to digest. It's literally, if you squeeze the meat of a watermelon, it just disintegrates in your hand. And so there can't be anything else in the way. It does not mix well with any other fruit. Whereas a grape, still full of water, if you squeeze it, it's going to burst, but it's more it's got a little bit more to it. So, but your fruits you definitely want to get in first thing in the morning, and that's going to be my recommendation on that. And that will help you on your fast to make sure that your body's hydrated on a cellular level. So when you come off of when you're going through your fast, your body doesn't get into such a dehydrated state. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I would love to hear your feedback. So if you would drop a comment below. My goal with this plant-based regeneration station on YouTube is to continue to share knowledge, information on recipes, plant-based living, cellular detoxification, regeneration, how to do those things, and really serve you guys out there. So I'd love to hear more feedback from you on topics that you would like to hear more about. And also, if you have any questions on this particular video, please leave your comments below as well. And if you'd like to reach me, I'll leave all my links below the video. And I hope you guys have an amazing day out there, wherever you are. Stay healthy, and we'll talk to you guys here on the next video. Bye for now.